Theatre. A Pretty Little Gift Horse by T.D. Webster, with John Hollis as Eddie Jackson. A Pretty Little Gift Horse.
Come in.
I've brought Jackson's file, sir.
Oh, good. Thank you. Edward Jackson. I don't think I know him, do I, Mr. Reynolds?
I shouldn't think so, sir. He keeps out of trouble.
Moved here from Wakefield.
Yes, sir. A spot of bother there, but he's been very quiet here.
Have you had any contact?
Very little, sir. He's not one to open out.
Something of a boxer in his younger days, I see. Ah. Done time for GBH. Hard case, is he?
He could be. The others give him a very wide berth. He's well respected, as they say.
In for breaking and entering this time.
He's well known as a burner, sir.
Yes.
An expert with oxyacetylene equipment.
I do know, Mr. Reynolds.
Yes, sir. Well, if they caught him with his gear this last time, he'd have got a lot more than 3 years.
I see he goes to art classes.
I understand he's very good, sir. The Padres bought several of his paintings.
Must have a look at his work. Painting by a prisoner would look quite well in my office.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I hate this sort of thing. How will he take it, do you think?
Well, it's very difficult to say. It's almost a year since his wife last came on a visit.
Usual trouble, I suppose?
Very likely, sir. Although anyone who's been playing around with Jackson's wife is asking for trouble, he gets out next month.
Yes. No children, that's a blessing. Yes? Ah, yes. Send them in, please. Thank you, Mr. Lewis. If you'll wait outside.
Yes, sir.
Now then, would you like to sit down, Jackson?
No, thank you, sir. I'd rather stand.
As you wish. I've sent you because I've just had a phone call from the police. They've asked me to pass on some information.
Yes, sir.
I'm afraid it's rather bad news. I'm very sorry to have to tell you that your wife died last night. She was found by a neighbour in the early hours of the morning. You're sure you wouldn't like to sit down?
Karen's dead.
Yes. You would have been sent for, of course, but she was dead by the time they got her to hospital.
What happened, sir?
It seems she took her own life. I don't know any details. The police will be contacting you.
She killed herself.
Yes. I'm terribly sorry, Jackson. It's a hard enough blow to bear under normal circumstances. If you wish to apply for an escorted parole on compassionate grounds, I feel sure it will be granted.
No. Thank you, sir.
You don't want to attend the inquest or the funeral?
No, sir.
No? Well, think about it. What work are you on?
Farm, sir.
If you want some time alone, I'm sure it can be arranged.
I'd rather keep on working, sir.
Ah, perhaps you're right. Padre will be here this afternoon. Would you like to see him?
No, thank you, sir.
He may be able to help in some way.
I don't think so, sir.
Look, I should think again about parole, Jackson. Have a word with Mr. Reynolds if you change your mind. We can soon get things moving. Oh, there's a request for a visit this afternoon, probably in connection with your bereavement. Do you want to see anyone?
Who is it, sir?
Mr. Powell, Frank Powell.
Oh, I'd like to see him, sir.
Good. A friend, is he?
Yes, sir.
Fine, yes. Well, if you think we can help in any way, don't hesitate to ask.
No, thank you, sir.
We're all very sorry. Just remember that if you do want to talk or seek advice, I shall be here.
Thank you, sir.
It's better to let go sometimes, Jackson. Better in the long run.
Yes, sir.
Yes, well, that's all for the moment. Carry on, Jackson.
She never even come to me, Frank. She could have come to me. Did the law tell you anything?
Not much.
How did she do it?
Eddie, what's the point?
I want to know, Frank. They must have told you.
Overdose of sleeping pills. She can't have felt a thing. Here, can I give you the fag?
Aye, just one. And make it quick.
Yeah.
So, if only she'd come to me. Was it money?
No, I don't think so. She just couldn't cope. Look, Eddie, it was always on the cards, you know that.
Not suicide.
The way Karen was, anything was possible.
What was she on?
Heroin.
Bloody hell. When I first knew her, she didn't even drink.
I heard it was heroin. I've not seen much of her recently.
Didn't she ever come to see Betty?
Not lately. Well before Christmas, when we last saw her.
When we went in a pub, she used to drink tomato juice.
Now, listen, Eddie, don't start blaming yourself. Or kidding yourself. Things weren't all that great between you and Karen before you come in here. She was already taking stuff.
Yeah, only pills, though, not bloody heroin.
You wouldn't have stopped her. She was already on the way.
She wouldn't have done it if I hadn't been in here.
No, there's no way of knowing, Eddie.
Who was it, Frank?
I've told you. I've hardly seen her.
Frank, I'm not stupid. Stands the reason she found someone. She stopped coming to see me. One or two of the lads in here have dropped hints, but I've not pushed it. I've not asked them, and I've not asked you, because I knew that once I did know, I wouldn't be able to think of anything else. And that's enough to send you round a bend in here. But I'm asking now, Frank. Who was it?
I heard she was knocking around with Jim Henderson.
Yeah, that figures. He always fancied Karen. I bet he was sniffing round her the moment I went inside.
He was seen with her several times up west.
She probably got the drugs through him. He has enough contacts. Well, I'll settle that bastard, big man or not.
Just keep your voice down, old son. Take it easy.
It's down to him. Right?
I suppose so.
Right.
Try and forget Henderson. You start thinking about yourself. Are they letting you out on parole?
Now, I said I don't want it. I couldn't face Karen's family. And I reckon I might clear off after him. I'll wait.
That's sensible, for a change. No point in messing things up with only 3 weeks to do. I'll get in touch with Karen's family about the funeral. See if they need any help with cash.
Well, they won't take it, but thanks.
You just keep your nose clean. And your voice down, all right?
Yeah, all right.
Won't be long before you're with me at the garage. Just keep your mind on that. Now, what date is it you get out?
The 7th. It's a Thursday.
I'll try and send a motor, but Thursday's a bad day.
No, I'll be all right. I'll get a taxi into Norwich.
Okay for cash?
Oh, yeah, I had 20 quid on me when they brought me in.
Well, only 3 weeks. It'll soon pass.
The only time.
Thanks for coming, Frank.
Just take it steady, eh? Here. Shove some fags in your pocket.
Oh.
You'll turn a blind eye.
All in order. Right then. Have you got your travel warrant?
Yep.
Well, there's a van going to Norwich in a few minutes. He may give you a lift.
I'll manage. Just let me out, okay?
There you are. And try not to come back.
No chance. Well, that looks like trouble.
You could say that. I must have driven over some glass.
Nasty.
Did you happen to notice a phone box back that way?
No, the nearest one's in the village.
Hell,
You got a jack and a spare?
in the boot, I think. I couldn't possibly expect you...
That's no trouble. I couldn't walk on and leave you now, could I? Got the keys?
Oh, yes. Here. Oh, it's very kind of you.
No, it won't take long. How am I fixed for a lift when I've changed it?
That's the least I can do.
Right, you're on.
Can I help?
No, I'll be all right, thanks.
I'll watch and see how it's done. I can't really thank you enough, Mr...
Jackson. Eddie Jackson.
Oh, my name's Jenny.
Well, I'll not shake hands, Jenny. I'm a bit mucky.
I'll put your bag in the car, Eddie, shall I?
It's a nice car. New?
Yeah, I only got it last week.
Ah, you drive it well.
Thank you. I was lucky you came along when you did. I could have been there for hours.
Nah. Garage in the village would have sent somebody out.
Maybe. Where are you heading?
London. You going that way?
Yeah, eventually. I've got a call somewhere first. Are you in a hurry?
All the time in the world.
You can come along if you like. It isn't far out of the way.
We're picking somebody up.
No, I've just got something to collect. It's quite near. A launch on the Broads.
Well, how about stopping for a drink on the way? They'll be open soon.
There's plenty of drink at the launch, if you can wait.
I don't mind waiting.
Do you want another?
If you are.
Yeah, I think so.
You better keep clear of the law driving down. Wouldn't fancy your chances blowing up the little bag.
I always feel like afternoon drinking shouldn't count, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I suppose I'd better stay here and sober up a bit. No tearing hurry, is there?
No. I'm very comfortable. I can stand this any time. So. Is this yours?
The boat? No, friends. I like the way you said the law.
Oh, yeah.
It sounded very, professional.
Oh, yeah.
Don't keep saying, oh, yeah.
When you picked me up, where do you think I come from?
I didn't really think about it.
I just come from the Nick. Wenderby prison.
Really?
Yeah. And I'll tell you something else.
Yeah?
I ain't had a drink or a woman for a long time. So drink up and let's go. Or pour me another.
Same again. Who's that?
It's me. Did it go all right?
Fine.
Where is he?
On the bed there.
Why, don't shine that torch on him.
He'll be all right, won't he?
Yeah. Let me look at him. His eyes flat out.
What are you doing?
Shine the torch on his hand. Keep it steady. Right. That's it. You got the glass?
Yeah, here.
I've not touched it.
No.
Good.
He will wake all right, won't he?
Yeah. He'll have a hangover, but he'll think it's the drink. Tomorrow then, okay?
Yeah.
You worked it like a dream, love. See you.
How much did I have?
Well over a bottle.
And I feel rough.
You're not in training.
I didn't hear any complaints.
I meant the drinking.
Yeah. I did go at it a bit strong. Didn't help being dragged out of me pit at this time.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I had to make an early start. I did tell you.
Yeah. Made a day of it, didn't we?
Yeah.
You married?
Don't ask personal questions.
Where are you going to in London?
I'm not going right into town. Will it be all right if I drop you off at Upminster?
Upminster?
Yes, I can drop you there without going out of my way. I'm going through the Dartford Tunnel.
Upminster, that district line.
You'll be able to get a train into town. Well, where are you heading?
Only Mile End. Do you live in London?
No. I'm sorry. I'd take you in, but I'm late as it is.
No, it's all right. I just wondered, any chance of meeting you again?
Yes, I should think so. You leave me your phone number and I'll give you a ring the next time I'm in town.
Well, I don't know where I'm staying yet. I'll give you the Vic's number. That's a pub. They'll know where to contact me.
No wonder you never turned up. And you've been with us since yesterday morning.
Right up to when she dropped me over the station.
You always were a jammy beggar. Hey, all right, was it?
I thought it was my birthday, didn't I?
I bet you did. Seen her again?
Well, she said she'd give me a ring.
Yeah?
But I reckon it was just a one-off job.
Oh, not grumbling, are you?
Oh, no. Plenty more where she come from.
Right. Anyway, a good start.
Yeah, the best. Well, how's it going here?
Nice and steady.
And all straight?
Yeah. The money comes in without grafting. Repairs, car hire, taxis.
Taxis?
Yeah, we got 4 now. Radio control.
What do you do?
Me? I'm the boss, ain't I? I just keep an eye on things and count the money. I've got a good workshop manager.
Strawberry.
Young Steve looks after the car hire side. Place runs itself. When we're pushed, weekends usually, I look after the dispatching.
Nothing bent?
Only the money that bought it. And that's a long time ago.
Yeah. Well, where do I fit in?
Anywhere you like, old son. There's no rush. You take it easy for a bit.
Yeah. Well, I haven't fixed anywhere to stay yet.
Oh, plenty of time for that.
And what about tonight? Did you mention to Betty about going up to a show up west?
I did, but she's got something fixed tonight. We'll go this weekend. Give you time to find a bird to take.
How is Bet?
Oh, same as usual.
Cool. Blowy Frank. I tell you, I feel played out. I could do with finding somewhere and getting my head down.
We got a camp bed in the storeroom through there. Go and have a lie down.
Yeah.
You've 3 hours before they open.
Oh, look, no, I don't fancy a booze up, Frank. I had a skinful last
They're
night.
all expecting to see you down at the Vic. John, Harry, Stan. They were all looking for you yesterday. Just a steady drink and a few games of snooker.
No, look, I don't...
You go and have a kip. If I know anything, John will have a bird lined up for you. You'll need your rest, old son.
Well, the bed's through there, is it?
Yeah. Nearly ready?
Yeah.
We're wasting drinking time.
Oh, right.
Oh, wow. Cash. That should see you all right.
I only want what's owed me, Frank.
That's all it is. Plus a bit of interest.
Well, thanks.
Right.
Just one thing before we go, Frank.
Yeah?
Well, I won't get a chance to ask you when we get down there. About Karen. Did you find out any more?
Only what they said at the inquest. Look, old son, it's over. Done with.
We'll see. It said nothing at the inquest about where she got the drugs from, did it?
What do you think?
I'll settle that bastard.
Oh, yeah, that's what you've been telling half the Nick.
Well, I hope the word's got back to Henderson, that's all. He can sit and sweat.
Just take it easy, eh? Relax. Come on. They'll be wondering where we are.
Right. What are the plans, Eddie?
Well, nothing definite yet. I'll see how it goes.
You want to get yourself some sun?
Yeah, I might do that.
Well, Jack Stevens got himself a flat on the Costa Brava, hasn't he, eh? Might let you have that for a week or two.
Yeah. Be nice this time of year. No tourists. I'll have a word with Jack if you like.
Thanks, I'll let you know.
Find yourself a nice bird and you're laughing.
Yeah, speaking of birds, you wouldn't believe
Who's calling it then? I'm dying of thirst.
Yeah, right. Same again, is it?
Yeah, best.
Nice shot. I'll see you.
£5 whiskies, £3.60 for you, Eddie.
£3.60. Oh, have one yourself, Doris.
Oh, Tar, I'll have it later if that's all right.
Yeah.
No time to turn around here. Like a tray.
Oh, Tar, yeah.
It's nice to see you back again, Eddie.
Oi, Doris, come on, girl.
Coming.
All right then, Eddie.
Huh? Oh. Hello, Billy. How's things?
Well, up and down. Here, I reckon you put weight on.
How you reckon? All that good living?
You come across old Taff inside, didn't you?
Not to speak to, no. He was in the other wing.
Yeah. Bit of news that will interest you, Eddie. Yeah. Ain't got round yet.
What's that then, Billy?
Jim Henderson.
What about him?
Shot dead. Early hours of this morning.
Where'd you hear that?
Mick Andrews, he works for Henderson. He just heard an hour ago. Police all over the shop. Mitchell's on it. He's detective inspector now, of course. They moved him out that way.
Where was he shot? At the club?
No, at home. Wife was away. He was there by himself. Shotgun. Both barrels. Cleaning woman found him this morning. Shocking mess.
Where does Henderson live?
Well, he bought this big place last year. Where was it now? It's far side Horn Church.
Upminster?
That's it. Yeah, Upminster. Bit of a turn-up, eh, Eddie?
You sure about this, Billy?
Sure as I'll stand here. All over the papers tonight, you'll see. And the telly.
Yeah. Here. Get yourself a drink, Billy.
Well, that's very good of you, Eddie. All the best, mate. Doris, sharp.
And about time, Eddie.
Look,
Where you
lads,
been? Since we'd emigrated.
I'll leave your drinks on the bar, near Billy Cochran there. There's something private I've got to discuss with Frank. Just come up, all right?
Yes, fine, Eddie.
Well, don't be too long, old man. I'll meet you about them birds. I'll be here soon.
Just a couple of minutes, okay?
Okay. Right. What's the big secret then?
Jim Henderson is dead.
What?
Killed early hours of this morning. Shotgun job.
Who told you that?
Billy Cochran. Just now at the bar.
He'd tell you anything for a drink.
He knows better than to have me on. He heard it from Mick Andrews. Mick's reliable enough.
All right, so it's true. Not shedding any tears, are you?
No, not for that bastard. It's me I'm bothered about.
How do you come into it?
Mitchell is on the case, that's all.
So?
As soon as he realises I'm out, he's going to be looking for me.
You and how many others? Eddie, there's a queue of blokes waiting to do Henderson from way back. Besides, what are you worrying about? You were with that bird,
Jenny.
Jenny. Well, no problem then.
I don't know nothing about her, Frank. Not even her second name or where she lives, nothing. So when Mitchell comes asking, what's he going to say? Sounds like a fairy story.
All right, so Mitchell doesn't like you. But he's straight. You tell him about her, he'll find her. For a start, there's the launch.
Have you ever been to the Broads? There's thousands of bloody launches and everywhere looks the same.
You must have some idea where you went.
I wasn't clocking the road, was I?
Well, Mitchell will find her. If he ever gets round to
He'll
you.
come as soon as he knows I'm out.
Don't get your knickers in a twist, old son. For all you know, they may have got somebody.
It stinks, Frank. Henderson has enemies, right?
Yeah.
Why does he get done just after I get out? And why does this bird just happen to turn up and keep me busy until this morning? And why does he just happen to drop me off near where Henderson lives?
You're making a mystery out of nothing, Eddie.
Somebody is bound to remember seeing me on Upminster Station at that time.
It's all circumstantial, old son.
Yeah, people have done life as circumstantial before now.
A tenor says Mitchell won't even come to see you.
Well, I'm not waiting to find out.
Well, what are you going to do?
I'm going to keep out of the way until I see what's happening.
That makes it look even worse.
I'm not spending the weekend in stir, Frank.
It's going to look bad at the filth, old son.
Sweating it out in the interview room with Mitchell looks bad to me as well.
Oh, you going now?
Yeah, I'll be in touch.
I think you're making a big mistake, old son. You're going to come out of this looking a real prat. But have it your own way. Do you want a car?
No, too easy to trace. There's no point in getting you involved.
Look, we're mates, aren't we? If you're in trouble, it's my trouble, right?
Yeah, like you say, it may be nothing. I'll be in touch if I need help.
Anything. Oh, and ring the garage, not home.
Okay.
What do I tell the others?
Tell them I've got to see a bird. I'll see you, Frank.
All right, Eddie.
What about Viv Granger?
Emigrated 2 years ago. Australia.
How the hell did they come to let a villain like that in? Phillipson.
Died of an heart attack last May on holiday abroad.
Did you?
Detective Inspector Mitchell's office, Sergeant Fox speaking. Yeah? What about the ones on the desk? And the glass? Right, as soon as you can, please. The prints on the door handle are the cleaners.
Yeah. Anything on the others?
No, not yet.
Right. Who else have we got? We've cleared Nolan.
There's Jackson.
Eddie Jackson. Thought he was inside.
Yeah, so did I, but he came out on the 7th. Yesterday.
Ah. Where was he?
Wenderby. Right side of the country. Less than 2 hours from Henderson's place.
Motive?
Word is, Henderson was knocking off Jackson's wife up to a few months ago. Jackson's bound to have heard.
Yeah, a shotgun, not Jackson's style, is it?
He's violent, quick-tempered. He's never used firearms, as far as I know.
Still, there's always a first time. Yeah, it's worth looking at. Get on to Wenderby and find out what they can tell us about Jackson, the exact time of release and so on.
Are we fetching him in, Guff?
Yeah, I think so. 1:45. Where does he drink?
The Vic, usually.
Right. Find out who's nearest and tell him to look in.
Come on, Mr. Cairns, time to go home.
Oh, time for another, surely.
Not tonight. We were warned last week.
Closing time, and life looks bleak, Maureen.
It'll look better tomorrow.
Well, only if a check arrives, which is doubtful.
Oh, like that, is it?
Afraid so.
A nice big story coming up for you, surely.
Eh? Oh, yeah. Henderson.
Just up your street, I would have thought.
Ah, yeah. In former times, yes. Not now. I cannot write copy for oblivion, Maureen. Oh, yes, that's quite impressive. Don't you think? Copy for oblivion, a good title. Did I ever tell you about my book?
Yes, Mr. Cairns, several times.
No.
Drink up, please,
That's right.
gentlemen.
Definitive work on crime and criminals, and who better to write it? Who better?
Yes, there's no more in that glass, Mr. Cairns. Can I have it?
What about visions through an empty glass? How do you like that, Maureen?
Lovely. Come on, gentlemen,
Good.
please. Haven't you got that home to go to?
Oh, you touched a nerve there, Maureen. You touched a nerve.
Mr. Cairns. Water.
Who's that? Look, if you're contemplating mugging, my friend, I'm barely worth the trouble, but if 67 pence is of any use...
It's Eddie. Eddie Jackson. You remember?
Of course. How goes it, Eddie? I thought you were still inside.
Come out yesterday.
Oh, congratulations. How long have you done?
3 years.
3? Oh, my God. As long as that. Ah, well, time's winged chariot, Eddie.
Yeah.
How are you? Didn't I once buy a couple of your paintings?
Yeah, last time I come out.
Now, are you still painting?
I did a bit inside.
Well, I have a friend who knows about these things. He always remarks on your paintings. A genuine natural talent, he says. A freshness.
Walter, I'd like to...
I'm sorry that at present I'm not in a position to consider buying, but of course I'd be delighted to
I
see
haven't
anything.
come about painting, Walter.
No? Oh. Well, how are you keeping?
You once said that if I ever needed help, I could come to you.
Did I?
Yeah. When you were doing that article about the Nick, I did you 1 or 2 good turns. I got you the Jag, you remember?
Oh, yes, the Jag. A splendid Jag.
Yeah.
My halcyon days, Eddie. Silk shirts and handmade shoes.
I'd like to talk to you, Walter.
You would? Why?
I need your advice.
Well, that's free and plentiful, but rarely sought these days.
Well, look, can we talk inside? I brought a bottle.
Oh, well, in that case, do come in. Help yourself to water.
Oh, it's up.
Oh, that's better. This is very nice.
Are you sober, Walter?
Not entirely, but you have never seen me drunk.
No, I've never seen you sober either.
If you have, Eddie.
Is there anyone else here?
Yeah?
In the flat?
No. I live alone. These days I see myself increasingly in Shakespearean terms. Sometimes a Falstaff, sometimes a touchstone, but often as a Lear, left alone, dependent on the occasional check from a remorseful child. Not that Lear was dependent on checks, but you know what I mean.
No, I don't. Walter, if you'll just listen.
Now, before you start, Eddie, I should explain that I am no longer a man of influence. I claim that I am working freelance, but the truth is I am unemployed. So if you're hoping for a big story saying you served 3 years for nothing, I can't help you.
No, it isn't that. I'm in trouble.
Already? With which side?
Both.
Intriguing. But I don't see how I can help. Of course I'll lend a sympathetic ear.
There could be something in it for you.
Oh, a story, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, these days it would have to be something special before any editor would let me in the building, Eddie.
It is something special.
How will it go on?
Have you heard about Henderson?
Oh, yes. Is it about Henderson?
The law thinks it is. They think I killed him.
Oh. And did you?
I know nothing about it.
Then why are the police looking for you?
I've been set up.
Eddie! I've heard that one so many times I could set it to music.
Not from me, you haven't.
True, but it's a fairly constant theme from some of your colleagues. My last big story was on those lines. This man is innocent. 2 days later, he coughed the lot and sold his story to a rival paper, which is one of the reasons for my present situation. So, I tend to be rather dubious of stories of people being fixed and of police corruption.
It isn't the police.
No? Oh, well, that makes a welcome change. Right. I'm sitting comfortably.
Billy is talking, it suddenly hits me. I'm not covered. It's only my word. The girl's gone, no name, no address, nothing. And the more I think about it, the more I can see it's all been planned. Somebody who knew me well enough to know I couldn't resist a bit of skirt popping up from nowhere.
Oh, she must have said something about herself.
Yeah, well, perhaps she did. I wasn't taking notes, was I? Well, what do you think?
Oh, well, a bit about the girl. Sounds like one of my more inspired fantasies.
It's true.
I'm not saying I don't believe you, Eddie. I've had my share of bizarre experiences with the ladies. It's your, interpretation I question. The girl may have her own reasons for wanting to remain anonymous.
Now, there's more to it than that. Whichever way you look at it, you can see what Mitchell would say.
Oh, the recently elevated Detective Inspector Mitchell is in charge, is he?
Yeah, so Billy Cochran said. And he's not going to give me the benefit of any doubt.
Oh, no. You sure the police are looking for you?
Yeah. I rang the Vic. They turned up asking for me just after I'd gone.
Have you told anyone you were coming to see me?
No. Didn't even ring Frank at the garage. Too many people there I don't know. What do I do, Walter?
I suggest you contact a lawyer and go with him to the police.
I'm not turning myself in until I know what Mitchell has on me. Well, he's got plenty already, motive, opportunity.
That isn't enough. Could apply to others.
Yeah, but they're not going to come up with a story that sounds like a bleeding fairy tale, are they?
I'm sorry, Eddie, but I really don't see how I can help. You're welcome to the sativa the night, but that's all I can offer. I've given you my advice.
Well, I thought you'd be interested.
Well, I am fascinated, but I...
Look, Walter, tomorrow you could nose round and find out what's happening. I need to know where I stand. Ain't you still got your press card?
I don't need a card. People still know my face.
Well, you could ask around. The law would think you're covering the story.
I suppose I could. Put out a few feelers. I still have a good contact at East Central.
I can pay.
Expenses, you mean?
That's right. Expenses.
I must admit the story has possibilities, unless, of course, you did it.
I've told you I didn't.
I suppose it has potential, even if you did.
So you can't lose either way, can you?
You know your man, don't you, Eddie? Now, until we know what is what, you contact no one. Understood?
Understood.
No one. My old friend Mitchell would love to end my career by charging me with aiding and abetting. Now, there are blankets in the airing cupboard in the bathroom, I think. Do you mind if I take the bottle with me as an aid to thought?
Would you call Jackson a close friend?
Yeah.
Well, then you must have known what he was going to do on the day he was released. Travelling arrangements and so on.
He said he'd make his own way home.
And where is home?
He said he'd come to the garage.
But why did he arrive a day late?
I don't know.
Oh, come on, you must have asked him where he'd been.
None of my business.
What time did he turn up at the garage?
Early. 9, something like that.
And what did he do?
Nothing. We had a chat. He had a few hours kip. Then we went down the Vic.
Did he seem tired?
He must have been, mustn't he?
Wasn't it supposed to be some kind of celebration at the Vic?
Something like that. He just got out, didn't he?
Why did he disappear halfway through?
He didn't disappear.
Well, the general impression is 1 minute he was there, the next he was gone. Without a word to anyone. Except you.
He remembered he had to see someone. A bird, probably. You know, Eddie.
Yeah, I thought I did. Never saw him as a killer.
He had nothing to do with that.
Then why has he
I
vanished?
don't know, do I? I told you he might have taken off with a bird somewhere. Wouldn't be surprising, would it?
Did Jackson know that Henderson had been seeing his wife while he was inside?
Not from me.
Oh, he must have known.
We didn't talk about it.
You do realise that Jackson could be in serious trouble, don't you, pal?
All he's done is push off for a few days.
Yeah, well, he's picked a funny time. Has he got any money?
I don't know.
Jackson didn't tell you much, did he?
He's not much of a talker.
Has he contacted you since he went out of the Vic?
No.
Right. Then let's hear what you were doing on Thursday. All day.
I've told Sergeant Fox.
Now tell me.
Well, what's happening, Walter?
A great deal.
What have you heard?
I suggest you ring a lawyer.
What?
You should have told me, Eddie.
Told you what?
That you shot Henderson.
I had nothing to do with it. All they got is circumstantial. You said so yourself.
You didn't tell me everything, Eddie.
Yes, I did. I told you about Jenny.
Jenny? Oh, yes. Well, I suggest you have second thoughts on that one. The police will enjoy hearing it, but it won't stick.
It's the truth.
And then why have the police found your fingerprints in Henderson's study?
That's not possible.
Well, have you ever been to Henderson's house?
I don't even know where he lives. Where were these prints?
They found two sets. One on a whiskey glass.
Ah, planted, can't you see? They took a glass on the boat.
And they found two on the top of Henderson's desk, which is large and heavy. Was there a desk on the boat? Eddie, look, I'm not making moral judgments. As far as I'm concerned, you can gun down as many Hendersons as you like, but I don't want to be involved.
Well, I didn't do it. I tell you straight.
I think you'd better ring your lawyer, Eddie.
Look, if I wanted to get rid of Henderson, don't you think I'd have gone about it better than this? I'd have covered myself. I've got half a dozen mates who'd alibi me.
I must admit the same thought occurred to me, and I felt that you were telling the truth. But what about the prince?
Oh, I don't know. I can't understand it. But I swear I was never there. I've never used a gun in my life.
I'm sorry, Eddie.
I didn't do it, Walter.
Then how do you explain the fingerprints?
I can't.
Yeah. Where will you go?
Oh, I don't know. There's a mate in Bristol who might put me up, or I could get somebody to alibi me. Except the law will have been round everybody I know already. If I'd fixed somebody in the first place, I would have been all right. I just thought you were the best bet.
Wait a moment. Wait a moment. Assuming that you have been set up, why you, particularly?
Everybody knows that I got a score to settle with Henderson. If the law had me banged to rights, they wouldn't look any further, would they?
What the Americans call a fall guy.
Yeah, right.
Well, they've gone to a great deal of trouble. Can't be someone merely working off a grudge. They want more out of it than revenge.
It has to be someone inside Henderson's family. More business. He remarried a few months ago. Don't know much about her. Youngish, so I heard. I don't even know who he had with him in the business. It's grown very fast while I've been inside.
Is it legitimate?
As far as I know.
Well, then it shouldn't be difficult to find out more.
I thought you was kicking me out.
Well, as a story, it still has possibilities.
What about the law?
As long as you stay here and contact no one, we should be safe.
What you going to do?
Well, learn what I can about Henderson's loved ones and employees. Oh, I shall need money.
Yeah. Right. Is that enough?
Oh, ample, thank you. Do you know, I feel quite elated.
That's nice.
Who's watching the garage?
Robertson.
Well?
Nothing. Powell hasn't been out all day. Even sent out for sandwiches at lunchtime. No, Jackson won't be fool enough to go there.
Powell will have to go to him, if he knows where he is.
Well, I don't think he does.
No, but he'll help him if he can. They've always been close. Although I don't think Powell's involved in the shooting. He's too wide to get mixed up in a killing with nothing in it for him. Jackson's the wild one.
Yeah, well, Jackson could be well clear of the Met by now.
No, I doubt it. He's just the same as the rest. Put him more than 5 miles from the Mile End and he stands out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, but he's probably got cash. Henderson's wallet was empty. He always carried a fair amount.
Well, he's sitting tight while somebody makes transport arrangements.
Well, we've checked every associate on a file, and there's no family.
Yeah. Right, then. We better step things up. I'll see the press again and contact the telly people. They can put out a picture.
You took your time.
Well, I've had to cover a lot of ground. I've brought you provisions.
I can't sit drinking all day. What about something to eat? Sweet FA in a fridge.
Well, I rarely eat in. Well, I rarely eat. There you are. Cold chicken, French bread, salmon, soup, pate.
Where did you go for this lot? Harrods?
No. There's a very good little shop on the corner, run by a foreigner, needless to say. I brought you an evening paper.
Oh.
Not a very flattering likeness, is it? No. You look capable of unspeakable crimes. And really, it is time they changed the jargon. Who may be able to help them with their inquiries? Anxious to interview. So banal.
Well, that's it then. Mitchell must have enough to charge me.
Oh, easily.
Do you want me to go?
No, I think I'll try some of this pate.
Oh. I'm okay to stay until the money runs out, is that it?
Oh, unkind. And uncalled for, Eddie. Your money has been well spent.
Well, I can see that.
Now, don't jump to conclusions. I have had a profitable day. Let me see. Henderson Enterprises. 3 clubs, all with gambling. A bingo hall, 5 amusement arcades, 2 betting shops, limited company. Only 2 directors. Now, one, of course.
Well, who's that?
Mrs. Henderson. Jackie.
Oh.
Late 30s. Formerly a dancer. Reputed to be devoted to Jim Henderson. Devastated by his death, according to popular report. Now staying with friends. On the night of the shooting, she was at her sister's in Bournemouth. She is expected to run the business when she returns.
Who's looking after it now?
Well, this is where things become interesting. Ken Vincent, ex-CID, and colleague of Inspector Mitchell, did 2.5 years for corruption, came out in 76. Ken Vincent, you probably know him.
You know him? He lost me a month's remission, didn't he?
You came across him inside.
Yeah, Wakefield. I'll give him a spanking.
Personal, or just because he was ex-CID?
Vincent and 2 of his mates give me a going over once when they fetched me in. Resisting arrest, you know. When I saw him inside, I squared things up.
He had quite a reputation for nastiness.
He's the worst I've known, either side of the law. He thinks I shopped him.
Did you?
I don't shop people. Not even ex-coppers. I never knew he worked for Henderson.
Well, I think it has been kept rather quiet. He's manager of the club at Southend, or rather he was. He's now taken over as general manager, based at Ilford. From your point of view, it begins to look interesting.
Yeah?
A proven enemy, close to Henderson. Mitchell's bound to know about it. Of course, he will have checked on Vincent. And his relationship with Jackie Henderson.
Yeah. Is there anything there?
Oh, well, I don't know. It seems unlikely. The police will have gone into that one very deeply. But if Vincent is involved...
Do me a favour.
If Vincent is involved, he must know the girl.
Which?
The one who picked you up. What was her name?
Jenny?
Yes.
Well, that won't be her name, of course, and she'll have pushed off somewhere dead smartish. I try to write down what I remember about her. Here. Well, it ain't much.
No.
But I made a sketch of her face, see?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's a fair likeness. She's not very tall, about 5'2".
Oh, well, that's better. I can see now why you stopped her. Pretty little gift horse, isn't she?
She's a lying cow.
Yes, but pretty. Yes, she must be very close to Ken Vincent to do that for him, and she must have quite a nerve. Not to mention dubious morals. Yes. I'll keep this.
No, you won't find her.
Nevertheless, I shall try. She's worth looking for.
Well, where will you start?
The club at Southend.
Tonight?
Yes? Vincent is such a lovable character that someone there's bound to want to tell me about him. Ah, yes. I shall have to take a taxi, of course.
May I have another drink?
In a moment. I don't suppose we could slip outside for a real drink.
I'm sorry, it's not allowed.
I know. I know you're supposed to sit with me and see that I keep buying while you sip cold tea and I drink what tastes like watered-down Algerian whiskey.
You know all about it, do you?
I'm afraid I do, Elaine.
Are you the police?
No. I hope I don't look it.
No, I just thought. Well, you haven't come here to enjoy yourself, have you?
Does anyone? No, I'm looking for a girl.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, purely business. This girl.
Oh, that's good. Did you draw that?
Yes. It's a sketch from memory of a girl I once met here. At least I think it was here. It was rather a heavy night. Do you know her?
Why do you want to know?
Well, I'm a commercial artist. She's just what I need for some drawings I have to make, fashion drawings.
Honestly?
Oh, yes. I did discuss it with her. She gave me her name and phone number, but I lost them. I feel sure I met her here. Do you know her, Elaine?
Yes, I think so. I'm almost certain. It looks like Judy. Judy Pearson. She used to be an actress, of course. Lovely poise.
Judy Pearson. Well, that's it. Oh, dear. Is she still around?
No, not at present.
But normally she works here.
Yes, behind the bar.
She here tonight?
No, she's on holiday.
Oh, that's rather early in the year for a holiday, unless she's gone abroad. Hmm?
Oh, no, she's staying in a cottage on the coast, Norfolk.
Do you have her address?
I do, but she said I wasn't to tell anyone. She only told me so as I could forward any letters. Her mother writes to her a lot.
But Judy would hardly mind my knowing. It could be very important to her career.
I don't know.
Well, she was very enthusiastic when we discussed the project.
Well, I suppose she would want to see you. I've got it written down somewhere. Oh, here.
May I?
Yes.
Here. Yeah, look, I'm most grateful. Has Judy contacted you at all?
Oh, she rang last night.
Oh.
Sounded a bit fed up, actually.
Oh, she's on the phone.
Oh, I don't think so. She was ringing from a pub. I think she wanted to chat.
Did she say if she was alone at the cottage?
Well, she didn't say, but I think she is. It sounded like it.
Why has she gone?
A few days' rest, she said. Seemed odd. Judy's like me, hardly the open-air type. But it doesn't do to ask too many questions in this place.
Oh?
No. You ought to be careful as well.
Oh. Why is that?
Judy's got a very possessive boyfriend, Ken Vincent. He managed this place up to last week. Well, I call him a boyfriend. I don't know, really. He still takes an interest in her, if you know what I mean. Like I said, it doesn't do to ask. He can be very nasty.
Is he here tonight?
Oh, no. Moved to Ilford, thank God.
Well, it would perhaps be better if you didn't tell Mr. Vincent about our little chat. And, yes, for your trouble.
Oh, well, thank you. Oh, but there's no need.
No. You take it.
Oh, I won't say anything. I wouldn't give that bastard the time of day. Not that we see much of him now. Oh, are you going?
Yes. I've enjoyed talking to you, Elaine.
Oh, well, could you sketch me like that sometime?
Well, I'll look you up the next time I'm out this way. I'll give you a ring.
Oh, promise?
Promise.
That's it then, it's got to be her.
It certainly looks like it.
Right, let's go and find out. Where'd you keep your car?
It's parked in the forecourt, but look, just slow down a little, Eddie. We need to think.
Look, it's obvious. She's Vincent's bird and he used her to set me up.
If it's so obvious, all we need to do is tell the police.
Oh, not yet.
Why not?
If the police turn up at her door, all she has to say, she knows nothing about it. Vincent would have made sure she's got a story ready. You
said you told Frank Powell about the girl picking you up.
Yeah.
Will he have been questioned by the police?
Almost certain. Why?
Why, Frank has told them what you said about the girl. That puts you in a better position now. We can tell the police where she is and let them get on with it.
You reckon Mitchell's going to go swanning round Norfolk to clear me?
Well, he will. If he already knows there's a girl involved, when he finds her, he'll know what kind of questions to ask. Can't you see that?
Yeah, but I don't think Frank would have told him.
Why not?
Well, a golden rule. When in doubt, tell him nothing.
Oh, yes. But we need to know.
Well, I could ring Frank and ask him to tell Mitchell about Jenny.
Oh, and then as if by magic, we produce this girl he's just heard about. You know what Mitchell would say to that.
Yeah, suppose so. So what do we do?
Telephone Frank. Ask him if he's told Mitchell about the girl. If he has, then we leave it to the police. Agreed?
All right. But what if he hasn't?
Well, I shall go and see her before we inform the police.
We'll go. There's no way I'm staying cooped up here. Besides, you're not sober enough to drive. You never get there.
Well, shall we argue that one out after you've telephoned Frank?
Yeah. Well, I'll try the garage first. He's often there Saturdays.
Well, say as little as possible.
Yeah, all right.
Old taxis?
How's the weather that end?
Clear at the moment. I've been waiting all day for you to ring. Do you need any money or a motor?
No, I'm all right.
All right? You're really right up your eyebrows, old son.
Yeah, well, I think I've got it sorted.
Sorted? How?
I'm onto something. I'll be in touch.
Where are you?
I'm on the move soon. I'll see you, Frank.
Eddie!
Frank hasn't told Mitchell about the girl. So we go and find her, right?
No, Eddie, we need to go into this.
If we're picked up, I forced you into it, okay?
It's almost midnight now. It'll be 3 in the morning before we get there.
We'll have to wake her up then, shan't we? You got the car keys?
Well?
This is it, all right. Fairview. Name's on the front door.
She may not be alone.
There's no car park there.
What can we do with this godforsaken hour? Do you really think she's going to open the door to anyone at this time?
No chance. I'm going in.
No, listen, Eddie.
There's a window round the back, only needs a push.
Look, I think I should see her first.
You just said she won't open the door. If we sit and wait until morning, the odds are somebody will see us and get on the blower to the local Nick. And if you do see her, she'll just deny everything and then go straight on to Vincent.
She could just as easily deny everything to you.
You think so?
No, I won't condone violence, Eddie.
I won't need to touch her.
She can admit what she likes to you. She needs to tell it to Mitchell of her own free will. If you drag her to the police, she'll only have to scream intimidation, and you're in worse trouble than before. Remember that.
All right. You never know. I might find a bed for the night if I'm gentle enough. You wait in the car. Judy.
What?
Just take it easy, darling. I'm not going to hurt you. I only want to talk. I'm not a phantom raper. All right? Good.
Oh, my God.
Now, just relax, Judy. It is Judy, isn't it? Not Jenny. Do you remember me?
Eddie.
Yeah.
Oh, how did you get in?
I think you've got some explaining to do.
I swear I didn't know what it was about, Eddie. I didn't know until later. No, I wouldn't have done it.
All right. I believe you.
No, I thought it was some kind of practical joke. Well, that's what he told me.
Who? Ken Vincent?
Yeah.
Judy, I want to know exactly what he told you to do.
I was to pick you up, well, just the way it happened, and take you to the lounge and keep you there until early morning. Then drop you off at Upminster.
What would have happened if I hadn't stopped to help you?
I'd have to find a way of picking you up in the village.
Yeah. I went out like a light on the boat. Did you put something in my drink?
Yeah, something Ken gave me. He said it was harmless.
Why was I given it?
Ken came while you were asleep.
He did something to your hand.
What did he do?
I couldn't see properly. He was doing something to your hand. He had some sellotape.
What?
That's what he looked like. I couldn't see.
All right.
He never told me, Eddie. I didn't know.
What about when you heard about Henderson?
Oh, I didn't know I had anything to do with that. No, not until I saw the papers. Well, then Ken told me I had to stay here. He said it would be all over in a week. I didn't know what to do.
You could be charged with accessory to murder. Do you know that?
Oh, Eddie, I didn't know.
You know now. Look, all you've got to do is tell the police. If you tell them first before they come for you, you'll be all right. They'll waive charges. All you've got to do is pick up the phone.
No, that isn't the phone here.
You'll find a phone box.
Well, I'm not leaving here.
All right. Judy, I'm giving you a chance. They'll throw a book at you.
I didn't know.
Who's going to believe that?
I'm frightened.
Well, there's no need to be frightened of me.
I'm frightened of everything, everybody. Ken said you'd kill me.
Yeah, well, he would, wouldn't he? Look, Judy, I've got a car outside. I'll take you to the police.
No, I won't leave here.
But just calm down. Take it easy. Listen to me. Listen. How about this? I'll ring the law and tell them to come and see you here. All you've got to do is to tell them what happened. That I was with you all night. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Look, now, why don't you come with me? It could all be over.
No, you phone them.
Will you tell them the truth?
Yeah, I will, but please go.
But I won't be long. Sure. Afterwards, we can have a good laugh about all this.
Go, please go.
Right, I'll find a call box. And just sit and wait, all right? Good. All right. All right, I'm going.
Police, East Central. East Central Police Station.
Can I speak to Detective Inspector Mitchell?
I'm sorry, he's not on duty. Who's that speaking, please?
Is there anyone there who's on the Henderson case?
If you can hang on, sir, I can put you on to someone.
I haven't got time. Write this down. Fairview Cottage, Hunter's Lane, Stanningham, Norfolk. You got that?
Yes. If I could just have your name, sir.
Tell Mitchell there's a girl at that address who has information about the Henderson killing. It's important.
Where are you ringing from,
Tell
sir?
him to go there now. She's waiting. We should have stayed and watched.
That would have been impossible without making ourselves conspicuous. You could have stayed in the cottage with Judy.
She wouldn't let me. She was nearly having hysterics as it was. And I'm keeping clear of the law until I know what she said.
Well, I'll ring the police press officer tomorrow. There's bound to be some sort of statement issued.
Just hope she tells the truth, that's all.
She hasn't got much choice now.
No. Poor kid's frightened silly. She won't be able to bluff it out, even if she does change her mind. Mitchell will get it out of her.
Especially after he's been dragged out of bed at 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Try the handle.
It isn't locked.
Yeah, wait. Thompson, round the back. Scott, you come with us.
Sir. Hello? Anybody in? Hello?
Where's the light switch?
Oh, I see her.
Hello? Scott, you look upstairs.
Sir.
Go carefully. Come on, Sergeant.
Governor. Here.
What? Yeah, well, don't move her more than you have to.
Yeah, she's dead. Rigor mortis just started.
Let's see. Yeah, she's gone. Blow to the face.
She could have fallen.
No sign of bleeding. All marks on the throat. Could have been smothered, I suppose. Plenty of cushions about.
There's one there beneath a chair.
Yeah, leave it where it is.
Looks as if she was expecting somebody. Fully dressed, makeup on as well.
Get back to the car and put a call through. doctor, ambulance, photographer, the usual circus.
Yeah, we could have done without this.
Yeah, so could she. Well, thank God we gave the local nick a call that we were on their patch.
Yeah.
They're going to love us. Right, get moving, Sergeant.
Okay.
Oh, nothing upstairs, sir. The bed's been slept in.
Oh. Oh, indeed. First dead body you've seen?
Yes, sir.
Well, you'll see worse than that before you draw your pension.
Yes, sir.
Did you find that, or do you usually carry one?
Sir?
The handbag.
Oh, yeah, I found it upstairs, sir.
Let's see. Ah, yeah.
They're on their way. None too pleased. Oh, any joy?
Well, if this is hers, she's Judy Pearson, or was. Miss.
Local?
No, an address in Southend on her driving licence. Your old stamping ground. You know it?
Yeah. It's a couple of minutes' walk away from Henderson's club.
Well, where Ken Vincent was manager.
Yeah.
Right. Let's get things moving. Phone?
You'll have to use the one in the car, Gov. There isn't one here.
You know, I could well make the Sundays with this.
Jumping the gun a bit, aren't you?
Oh, I should have to wait until after the trial, of course. But an in-depth article with my own byline should re-establish me.
How did you get the chop?
Oh, I made a spectacular botch of a couple of very big stories. I wasn't where I should have been, and when I was, I didn't know what I was doing there.
Oh, this story's going to shake 'em.
Oh, yes. I shall stuff it down their throats. In a polite sort of way, of course. What are your future plans, Eddie?
Oh, I shall go in with Frank at the garage.
Going straight?
I think so. I don't know, do I?
Well, if you don't know, who does? You've spent, what, a total of 12 years in prison?
Yeah, about that.
12 years out of 44? It's what businessmen would call a poor return on investment.
Oh, I've got a share in the garage.
You could also have some very dubious friends. This business should have taught you one important lesson.
No? What's that?
Your own kind have put you where you are now, on the run, wanted for murder. Remember that. You think you're a hard man, but you have an outdated sense of honour amongst thieves, Eddie.
How would you know? I can name you a dozen people I would trust with my life.
Oh.
A dozen. My own kind. Vincent ain't my own kind. He come from your side.
And do you think he's done this without any help?
No, well, we'll see. And I can do without the sermons. I'll get enough of that from Mitchell. Want a fag?
No, thank you.
Well, I thought there would have been something on the 1 o'clock news.
I told you. That was very unlikely. The police could hardly issue a statement saying that an important witness had come forward, etc., etc. Vincent would be very interested.
Well, nobody's going to tell you anything then, are they?
I have a good contact at East Central. I helped to get his son into journalism, if that can be called a favour.
Look, try again. Where are you going?
To the Eagle. It's almost opposite the station. There's bound to be someone in there.
You spent half your life in pubs.
Oh, echoes of my wife, Eddie. No, don't worry. Truth is right and shall prevail.
You sound stoned even when you're sober, do you know that? Just try the phone again first. You get in the pub, I won't see you again till chugging out time.
Oh, all right. Yes. Thank you, Jeff. There's no doubt at all, is there? All right, right. No, not a word. Thank you again.
Well?
Acting upon information received, the police visited a house in Norfolk during the early hours of the morning in connection with the Henderson case. There, they found the body of a young woman. No further details are available at present. The press officer's going to release that at 3 o'clock. Mitchell is giving a full press conference when he gets back from Norfolk.
God, I should have stayed with her. I should have made the call and then gone back.
She wouldn't have let you in, Eddie.
I shouldn't have left her. She was liable to do anything.
It wasn't suicide, Eddie. She was murdered.
Poor little bitch. And I thought she was going to put me in the clear.
Yes, so did Ken Vincent. But how did he know?
Well, he knew she was at the cottage. He took her there.
Yeah, but how did he know you had seen her?
Well, perhaps she phoned him after I left. He came there, saw she was in a panic and killed her.
You said she was too terrified to leave the cottage. Her phone box is miles away.
She was too scared to put a foot outside the door.
Well, then how did Vincent know?
Well, what about the bird you talked to at the club? She could have told him somebody had been round asking questions.
I doubt that. She hates Vincent.
Well, Vincent could have a snout inside the law.
That's very unlikely.
Why? Somebody at the station could have slipped him the word. Vincent could still have contacts there. He wasn't the only one who was bent. He could be pressuring somebody for information. Well, it must have taken some time to get the word on to Mitchell. By that time, Vincent could have been on his way.
It's possible, but at the present time, academic.
I'm in deeper than I was before.
Yes. Well, what are you going to do?
Clear out. What else can I do? Mitchell will soon get onto that bird you talked to at Southend. She'll put them onto you. Mitchell knows you know me, and I probably left Dabbs at the cottage.
Elaine may not be able to give the police much of a description.
Walter, you're the sort of bloke people remember. She'll remember enough. Your voice for a start. Mitchell will soon be onto that. The law will be round here before the day's out. Oh, I'm sorry, Walter. I've landed you right in it.
Eddie, your only chance now is to go to Mitchell yourself and tell him the whole story.
No chance.
I shall be able to substantiate some of what you say.
Not the bits that matter. You'll have to say that I was at the cottage and I was alone with Judy. That could put me away for life.
But the police are bound to establish a connection between Judy and Vincent. They may come up with something there.
Vincent will have an alibi, watertight. Look, Walter, give me a couple of hours. Then go to the law and clear yourself with Mitchell. Tell him I conjure. Tell him anything you like.
Where can you go?
Well, clear of the Met for a start. Once I've got some more money in a car. Just give me a few hours, okay?
Middle-aged, heavily built, well-dressed, greying hair. Well, it's not much to go on, is it?
Well, the girl didn't get a very good look at him. The light was poor.
Well, he doesn't fit any of the known associates in Jackson's file.
Well, he said he'd done the sketch.
No, it was Jackson's. This character was hawking it round for him. But why a drawing of this particular girl?
Well, Judy could have been an ex-girlfriend of Jackson's holding money for him. Jackson needs money.
Well, if he knew her that well, he'd have an address or a phone number. No, I can't see Jackson and Vincent sharing the same girl.
No, there was trouble between them inside.
You sure Vincent's clear?
Looks like it.
And Jackson left prints all over the cottage. We even know how he got in. Why should he kill her?
To shut her up.
Well, what could she say that will put him in a bigger mess than he's in already? Well-dressed, greying hair, cultured accent. Well, she actually said cultured.
Yeah.
Sounds like a con man.
Well, I'll have another look in the file.
Hold on a minute. Well, it's Cairns. Walter Cairns.
Cairns? Does he know Jackson?
Well, yeah, before your time. Walter was always on about Jackson's paintings.
I've seen Cairns recently. When you talk to the press.
Right, let's have him in.
Howell's taxis?
How's the weather that end?
Clear. Where are you?
At your place. I ain't seen any law.
Are you at Member Street?
No, Elm Close.
Ah, you won't see any law there. They still think I live at the flat in Member Street. Is Bet there?
No. I had to break in. I thought coming to the garage was too risky. I need a motor, Frank, and some cash.
Right. You just stay where you are. I'll be out to you.
You being watched that end?
No, not now. Just stay put, old son. An hour at the most, all right?
Yeah, right.
And look, if Bet does come...
Yeah?
Oh, forget it. There isn't time. I'll see you, Eddie.
Right. Hello, Bet.
Eddie, what are you doing here?
I didn't mean to scare you. Afraid I had to break in.
Well,
That's all right. I thought you'd be miles away by now.
Yeah, I will be as soon as I can. I'm sorry.
You can stay as long as you like, Eddie. You know that. Or, come through the kitchen. I'll put the kettle on in a minute.
Right.
Or, would you rather have a spot of brandy?
Oh, no, tea will be fine.
You look done in.
Yeah, I had a rough night.
Can I get you something to eat?
Ah, no, thanks. Frank should be here soon.
He knows you're here?
Yeah, I rang him. He's bringing me a car and some cash, I hope.
You didn't kill Henderson, did you, Eddie?
No.
Oh, I thought not. It didn't make sense. Look, why run? It only makes it worse.
Well, I can't prove I didn't do it, Ben. And the filth can prove I did. Ain't Frank told you?
No.
There was a girl who would have cleared me. She's dead. That one's down to me as well. Somebody set me up good and proper.
Do you know who?
Ken Vincent, for one. You won't know him.
I've heard of him. Eddie, before you see Frank, there's something you ought to know.
Yeah?
He's changed.
Well, he seems just the same to me.
You've hardly seen him since you come out.
Well, he's going straight. Perhaps that's it. You were always on at him.
You think he's going straight?
Well, it looks like it.
I never see him, Eddie. He's never at home.
Well, the garage is a full-time business, but long hours.
He's never there.
I rang him last night. And half an hour ago he was there both times.
Only because he had to be there in case you rang.
What's wrong, Bet?
Don't trust him, Eddie.
What? I've known Frank since we were kids. Longer than you've known him.
He's not the same man. Oh, there's a lot you don't know. All this business, Henderson getting killed, you getting blamed. Frank's mixed up in it.
Only because he's helping me.
I don't mean now. I mean before you come out.
Bet you're not making sense.
He's here now. Don't say anything, Eddie, please.
Bet, what are you on about?
Be careful. Don't go with him.
I didn't think you'd be home yet.
Ma's over at Bob's. I didn't fancy going there. I've only just got in. Eddie's going to need a change of clothes. I'll see what I can find him. He's near enough your size.
I want a towel and a razor, Bet.
Yeah, right.
Be as quick as you can, then go over to your Madge's. You've been there all day, right?
Yes.
What she doesn't hear can't hurt her.
Well, Bet knows how to keep her mouth shut.
Yeah, well, I'm out of favour these days. She been there long?
Well, like she said, only a few minutes.
Right. Cash. I got together what I could.
Yeah.
There's about 300 there.
Oh,
all
great.
used onces.
What about the car?
I bought the van. I'll drive you out. You remember that lay-by near Epping? We used to use it?
Yeah.
There's a car waiting there. I've got an address in Liverpool. He'll get you over to Southern Ireland. Once you're over there...
I think I should push off, Frank.
Well, no choice, have you, old son? The filth's turning the manor inside out. Mitchell's got 2 killings down to you.
2?
Henderson and the girl.
Where'd you hear about a girl?
Radio. 1 o'clock news. Haven't you heard? Mitchell's bound to put it down to you.
Oh, I saw her last night. She was going to tell the whole lot to the police. Would have cleared me.
What happened?
Vincent got to her before the law.
You reckon it's Vincent?
I know it is.
Right. Once I've got you away, I'll start asking round. There's no time to hang about, old son. We can talk in the car.
I've put in what I thought would fit.
Good. Right, you better get moving, Eddie.
What about some sandwiches and a flask?
There isn't time.
Well, I shall need something. I've not eaten all day.
I'll see to it. Won't be long.
Oh, Tom. I don't think I should clear off, Frank.
What else can you do? They've got your bank to rights.
Have they? You ever hear of anything between Jackie Henderson and Ken Vincent?
No. I'll see what I can find out.
Well, they set me up. I go down for Henderson's murder. She comes into the business and shares it with Vincent.
You'll not go down. I'll get you over the water. You'll be all right.
How can he be all right?
Nobody's asking you. Get the bloody move on, will you?
What chance has Eddie got if he runs?
I've told you.
Why don't you tell him the truth, Frank? Why don't you?
Shut your mouth and get out.
Evil, Frank.
She's round a bloody bend.
Tell me what, Bet?
Eddie, we can't afford to hang about. This is just a family row, me and Bet.
Tell me what?
He'll ask around about her and Ken Vincent. He knows them both, Eddie. Especially her.
She's bloody raving.
You think I don't know? You've been seeing her for
I'm
months.
sorry about this, old son. She's off her head every time I look at another bird.
It's Jackie Henderson I'm talking about, not another bird. I've had you watched, Frank.
You what?
You didn't know, did you? Steve, Madge's boy's been watching you. Last week you met her and went to Ken Vincent's flat. He come along later.
Frank, do you know him?
No, I don't.
What about Jackie Henderson?
Out of my class, old son.
So you're saying that Bet's lying?
No. Somebody's having her on, that's all. Things have been dicey between us lately. She's ready to believe anything.
Eddie, listen. A year ago, Frank was up to his eyes in debt, gambling.
So, what's new about that?
You know where he was in debt? Henderson's club in Ilford. And the betting shop.
I have to bet somewhere, don't I?
Then suddenly, a few months ago, everything's all right again. Plenty of money about, but I never see him.
That's it, isn't it? All this performance because I don't stay in nights. Come on, Eddie, we ought to be moving.
No. I'm turning myself in.
What? Mitchell's after putting you inside and throwing the bloody keys away, old son. Don't take any notice of her. She's stirring it. All right. I haven't been dead straight. I've had some contact with Henderson.
Including Ken Vincent?
Including him. I got the contract for taking Henderson's late-night staff home, didn't I? Nice fat contract for a full year. I had to see him. And her. I had to soft soap them. They put a lot of money our way. Business, old son. That's the game you have to play if you're going straight.
You said you didn't know him.
OK, I lied. I knew you wouldn't like it.
Eddie, don't believe him.
All right. What are you saying? That I set you up? Is that what you're saying? I realise you've been under pressure, but bloody hell, old son. You think I'd do that? Why would I do a thing like that?
Because you're frightened.
I've told you.
He's frightened of you, Eddie. Because of Karen.
Karen?
Don't listen to her, Eddie.
What about Karen?
He made you think it was Henderson. It wasn't Henderson. Not at first. It was him. As soon as you were inside, he never left her alone.
Eddie asked me to keep an eye on Karen.
He didn't ask you to bloody sleep with her.
She's round a twist, Eddie.
He thought I'd gone out for the day. I come home early. I found him in bed, together, in this house.
Eddie, it's all rubbish.
Shut up!
I said I'd keep quiet if it stopped. Karen promised she wouldn't see him again. She didn't know what she was doing half the time. I think it did stop. Then she started to see Vincent and Henderson. He passed her on.
I've never heard such a thing.
I've got to know the truth.
It's God's truth, Eddie. I wish it wasn't. Oh, I've put up with a lot from Frank, and I stood by him. You know that. I would have kept quiet about Karen, and I begun to see what he was doing to you.
Doing to him? If I wanted to, I could have shot him on Friday when he turned up at the garage.
You didn't do that because he wouldn't have looked right to the police. You expected him to be picked up in the afternoon anyway.
I could have shot you now, Eddie, as soon as you rang me from here.
No, you couldn't. You didn't know what Judy had told me.
Who the hell is Judy?
She's the poor bitch Vincent had killed. Didn't you know?
Who do you believe, Eddie? Her or me? That's what it comes down to. Bet's always been trying to break us up. You didn't know that, did you? Women have no idea what friendship means.
Friendship? It was all right when Eddie was young and looked up to you. Then he got to be as good as you. Better. Eddie had style. People admired him. You didn't like that. He's jealous, Eddie. He's been jealous for years. That's why he took Karen, because she was yours.
You cow. You lying cow.
You keep away from me and I'll use this. I will.
Just look at her, Eddie. Shouting the odds, waving a bread knife. Her mother was like that. Every other Saturday night in Thompson's Court, they took her away in the end.
Eddie, why didn't Frank send a car for you on the day you were released?
They said they were busy.
There were cars and drivers doing nothing all that morning. I checked the books. I offered to go and fetch you myself. He said no.
Can't you see she's putting ideas into your
You were the only person who knew I was going to see the girl last night. I rang you.
You said nothing about the
I
girl.
said I got it sorted. You knew that meant I'd found where Judy was.
Eddie, if you'll just listen...
No, I've listened enough, Frank. You couldn't have heard about Judy on the 1 o'clock news, Frank. Wasn't on. Who have you got waiting for me when I get out of the van? Prove me wrong, Frank.
I don't have to. As far as Mitchell's concerned, it's all down to you.
Not when he hears what I've got to say. And Bet.
He won't hear Bet.
You think I won't tell him?
You won't get the chance.
You once told me only mugs carried shooters, Frank. You carry one day you'll use it, you said.
I said a lot of things.
You fire that thing, somebody's going to die on 3 9s before you get to the end of the road.
I don't need to run. You should have cleared off while you had the chance, Eddie.
Bloody hell, Frank.
Just keep back.
You're finished, Frank. Why don't you just take the van and go?
Finished? Not me, old son. You. You've been holding me and Bet at gunpoint because we wouldn't help you. I rushed you, you shot Bet, then I got the gun and used it on you. Self-defense. You or me? Number 1 first, old son. I told you that as well.
What about me?
You? You don't count.
No?
Keep back.
No! I don't count. After 20 years, I don't count.
God, Eddie!
Get me something, Bet. A towel or something. He's bleeding. Are you all right, Bet? You hurt?
I told him. I told him.
Bet, get me a towel. Now, move your hands, Frank. I need another towel, Bet. Bet!
He would have done it, Eddie. What he said.
Get on the phone for an ambulance. Take it easy, Frank. Bet the phone.
Yeah.
Oh, she's done me, Eddie.
Don't talk, Frank. Just keep still.
Oh.
Take your time. Read it through carefully.
Yeah. I've read it.
Have anyone changed?
Nah. You got a pen?
Yeah. Sign there as well.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, what happens now?
You can go. Just keep yourself available.
You're not charging me?
No.
I'm sure we could think of something, Jackson, but for the present we're not charging you.
What about my prints at Henderson's?
Well, you said you weren't there.
I wasn't.
Well, we believe you. Don't push your luck, Jackson. Just go.
Yeah. Any word on Frank?
He lost a lot of blood, but he'll live.
Has he said anything?
No, he doesn't have to. Jackie Henderson said it all.
Oh. You got her in?
Yep.
What about Vincent?
Well, he's on his way in.
Ah.
Now look, Jackson, don't push your luck. Just shove off. We'll see to it.
Look, Bet's in no condition to make a statement.
Well, she hasn't made one yet.
Well, can I fix for a lawyer to be there when she does?
Yeah, if you like.
Well, it's got to be self-defence, isn't it?
Well, I don't see any problems. You would have saved everybody a lot of trouble, Jackson, if you'd come straight to us.
What? You'd have laughed like drains and put me away.
Yeah, we've seen setups before.
Not like this one.
No, perhaps not. Still, you're a very lucky man.
Am I? Is, Walter still here? The address? Yeah. Road. Oh. What time would you like it? 3:30. Yeah. A car will be there. Right. Thank you. Bye. Hello, Walter.
Keeping busy, I see.
Yeah, well, I said I'd keep an eye on things while Bet was away.
Ah, yes. How is she?
Oh, not too bad, considering. She's gone away with her sister for a few days. Well, how's things?
Oh, well, I've just had lunch with Henry Carmichael.
Who's he?
The publisher. James and Carmichael.
Oh, it's going to be a book?
Yes. Well, there's far too much for an article. Although there's a possibility of serialization in one of the Sundays. I'm seeing the editor tomorrow. I shall squeeze him for the most expensive food and drink I can find.
You're going to make a bomb, is it?
Well, Henry is very optimistic. Oh, some money will come your way, of course.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yes. And Henry is very keen on using your sketch of Judy as the cover. It could lead to bigger things.
Oh, I'll start looking round for a studio straight away. You started writing it yet?
I've drafted an outline. There's plenty of time. It's still sub judice. I'm gathering background material at present.
Did you get anything out of Mitchell about my prints?
No. No, he's been very cagey. But, I've had a chat to an ex-CID man. He came up with something after I mentioned what Judy had said about sellotape.
How was it done?
Well, he said... Look, you got any tape?
Tape, somewhere.
Ah, good.
Here you are.
Good, good. Vincent had a strip of tape, like this. Give me a hand.
Yep.
When you were asleep on the launch, get to the world, he got a mirror or something like that, pressed your fingers down, so.
Yeah.
Got your prints, stuck the tape over them,
Yeah.
put the mirror in a plastic bag, then took it very carefully to Henderson's and transferred the prints from the tape. So. And your prints turn up on the desk. Clever?
As easy as that?
Well, in actual practice, I don't think it is easy. Vincent must have perfected the technique, but it's been done before. Vincent probably came across it when he was in the CID.
And who did the killings?
Well, that won't emerge until the trial. Although I understand that Jackie Henderson was very talkative when the police interviewed her. At a guess, I would say that they brought in somebody from the north for Henderson's murder, but Judy was probably killed by Vincent himself.
And was Frank in on everything?
Must have been. Right from the start. Did you never suspect Frank yourself?
No. Never. Not until I saw Bet. Then from the first thing she said, I knew. All kinds of things began to make new. But I wanted him to explain it away. I feel sick, really. I'd have given anything.
No honor amongst thieves, Eddie.
Yeah, you told me. Not much honor anywhere, is there? Let's go and have a drink.
In A Pretty Little Gift Horse by T.D. Webster, Eddie Jackson was played by John Hollis, Walter Cairns by Hayden Jones, and Frank Powell by Michael Kilgareth. Inspector Mitchell was Stephen Thorne, Sergeant Fox, Terry Malloy, Judy, Hedley Nicklaus, and Betty Powell, Maggie McCarthy. Elaine was Elizabeth Marlowe, the prison governor, Ralph Lawton, the chief warder, Andrew Staines, Billy, Adrian Bracken, and Detective Constable Thompson, Peter Brooks. The play was directed in our Birmingham studios by Roger Pine.